This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.
Okay, we are in the studio with the Bluestones, and their new album is The Black Holes, holding it up right here. And they're playing tonight at Pianos in New York City and tomorrow night at the Wonder Bar in Asbury Park. We have the full band here, and it's only two guys. It's Tarek and Justin. How are you guys?
Hey, good. How are you?
Very good. So first of all, well done on this kick-ass album. Oh, my
Thank
God.
you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
It like melted my face last night. It was so good. So being the power duo that you are, it keeps the overhead down on the road,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So much. Yeah, you can't even imagine. It's
I mean,
great.
you just walked in here with a guitar and like a briefcase. I know you play drums and everything, but had you guys been in bands before where there was like two guitar players and a bass player and a keyboard player? Never? It was just you two?
That's it. Yeah, just
Wow.
us. Yeah. So always kept it. We don't know the unfortunate circumstance of having a big band.
Right, yeah, because you got to pay everybody too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
hotel rooms and plane reservations and things like that.
It's that bottom line.
This has been the case with a few bands over the years. We all know who they are. But does this seem to work? I mean, because I know you have friends in other bands that have like full bands probably, but like this just seems to work. I mean, equipment-wise
works.
and song structure and production-wise, it just seems to be easier this way.
It is. It is definitely easier. There's a few things that you might miss out on by not having a couple other players on stage or to write with, for sure. But as far as the way we write our music, it works for our structure, and it works live too. And that's as long as our live show is good, then we're happy, because I
Right.
feel like that's the most important part. Somebody wants to listen to your album, they come see you live. They want everything and more, right? So as long as we can keep that a high quality, which I think we do, then we're good.
And the thing is, I don't know, somebody famous once said something like, never record something in the studio that you can't reproduce live.
Yeah, that is actually one thing that we do think about. Justin put this well a while ago. We like to play covers of our own songs on stage. So you listen
yeah.
to the album and you get a real feel for like the songs the way we wanted them to be written and wanted them to sound. And then you come to the live show, you hear those songs and you recognize them, but you get something extra, something a little bit different.
Yeah,
And I think it works.
So when you're from Windsor, Ontario, growing up across the river from Detroit, how often did you guys go over the border to Detroit?
All the time.
Huh? All the time?
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's just like,
from where we grew up,
go
it's
to
like,
Jersey, go to New York, whatever, yeah.
It's exactly
Pretty
like
much,
that.
yeah, exactly.
From where we grew up, like downtown Detroit, is like 20-minute drive.
Right.
It's, door to door. So we would go all the time, concerts, sport events. So we're basically from Detroit.
What was the first concert you guys went to?
Mine was The Boss, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it at Joe Louis Arena or was it?
It was at, where did the Pistons used to play?
At the Palace of
The
Auburn
Palace
Hills.
of Auburn Hills.
Yeah.
Palace, right? Yeah,
Palace.
yeah. And
Yeah.
yourself, your first concert?
My first concert was a Canadian band and artist's name was Sam Roberts.
Okay.
That was definitely it was a free concert, and it was at a raceway, like a horse raceway.
Okay, yeah.
And I didn't really know what I was walking in on, but it was great. That's the one. That was my first one.
It just seems there's a lot of really great bands coming from Canada right now. Arkells, who you probably know. Probably
Yeah.
know those guys. They're on your label, right? I mean, Glorious Sons, they were here
Yes.
like last week.
Yeah,
They're
we know
blowing
those
up.
Guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
there are buds, for sure.
You guys want to play a live song for us?
Of course.
Tell us the name of it, intro it, and then just sort of go for it.
Okay. Well, this is called "Be My Fire." It's off Black Holes, the album we just released, and happy to play it for you. Baby, be my fire. Baby, be my flame. Baby, be the softly burning embers through December until June calls your name. Baby, be my conjurer, and I'll hold you dear. Baby, be the visions in the night and winter, morning light for you to disappear. Baby, be my fire. Baby, be my fire.
Baby, be my fire. Oh, be my flame. I heard you whisper to all your friends. I heard you telling them that you need a man in who you can depend. Will I be the gasoline to keep you alive? And I'll be the cold so unbreakable. We burn together straight through the night. And that's alright. Baby, be my fire. Baby, be my fire. Baby, be my fire. And I hold you there so close. Baby, be my fire. Baby, be my fire. Oh, be my fire. And I hold you there so close, so close.
The Bluestones playing live here on Q104.3's Out of the Box. Really nice, man. Thank you very much. That is from the new album, the Black Holes from the Bluestones. They are playing tonight at Pianos in New York City and tomorrow night at the Wonder Bar in Asbury Park. Have you guys, and I've been asking bands a lot of the same question when they come in, did you guys see Bohemian Rhapsody?
Not yet.
Oh, I have not
No,
seen
you
that.
haven't
No.
seen it?
Everyone has told us to see it
You're
too.
too busy. You're doing
Yeah.
like you're
That's
on
the
the road.
thing. That's the
That's it.
thing.
Yeah. Star is Born, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, same,
Same
thing.
thing.
I really want to see both, but just
Yeah.
haven't had the time.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about the album cover because it is called Black Holes, and we have a spaceman here.
There he is.
So, what is the inspiration for the? Is it from the song or is it?
It's kind of the whole. There's a theme on the album that kind of deals with feeling a little bit lost, feeling like a little bit overwhelmed, and trying to find your way, basically in the world. It was written at a time where both Justin and I were coming out of our university degrees, actually, and it's kind of like the real world is tossed at you
Yes.
right away, and you have to make these huge decisions.
Get a
and you
job,
just-
make money. Damn
That's it. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Right.
Right.
So it's sort of birthed from that idea. The idea of an astronaut just kind of floating aimlessly through space fit perfectly with the way we felt at the time. So we wanted to have art that really represented that. And a guy actually from our local hometown whipped that up, and he did a great job.
Yes, he did. It's very nice.
Yeah.
So see, when I think of black holes, obviously we think of the space reference. But I play basketball, and sometimes when you pass a ball to somebody, you never get it back. I
Yeah,
call it
that's
like
it.
passing to him is like a black hole.
Right, yeah.
You'll never get it back. He shoots the ball, and then and he
get
misses,
that.
and then it's all over.
LeBron factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about the song that I've been playing on this show, Black Hole, Solid Ground. Tell me about this song.
Again, what we were talking about, feeling lost, having to make these huge decisions. So black hole, solid ground is sort of the dichotomy between feeling like choosing a path that's secure. So you're solid ground. That's a choice you can make. You can see 10 years into the future of. You know how it's going to end up, and it's safe. But then you have this black hole, this sort of allure of a choice that might seem risky, but it could have a huge, huge reward. You don't really know what's on the other side, but it keeps drawing you in. So that's what the black hole is. So that song is basically the theme of an album in one track, Black Holes, Solid Ground.
Give me your top 5 Canadian bands of all time.
Oh, come on.
This is
You
hard.
got it. Come on.
Can I just lump them into like a general 5 and not 1
Yes,
through 5?
it does. It could change tomorrow, just like right now.
I mean,
Okay.
Sam Roberts Band,
Sam Roberts,
Tragically Hip.
Death from Above, Tragically Hip.
Yeah, there's 3.
See, it's always the
Did you
last
watch the
2
Tragic
that I heard.
Hip last concert?
I was at it.
Oh, you were at
Yeah,
it.
I was there.
Okay, yeah.
That was wow, what an emotional day.
Right.
Rush?
Yeah.
Is that a
yeah,
big-
We'll throw him in.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's give him a shout out.
Toss him in there. And now number 5 is
number 5.
is really tough, eh?
Can it be a? It's hard because I want to go with like a newer band, but no.
Sure, do it. I know who you're. I know who
The
you're
Guess
thinking.
Who?
You
Guess
know what? The
Who?
Guess Who's fantastic. We did a
played
show with them.
We did a show with them.
Did a show with them.
Yeah.
You
Really-
didn't
really
mention
cool
Brian
guys.
Adams. You didn't mention
Oh,
him.
Brian. I mean, Run to You is just my. I
Yeah.
feel like my soundtrack to life.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Brian was in here a couple weeks ago. He's got a new album out. And before we did the interview, we went down to Starbucks and we got a coffee. Or no, he sent somebody down and the person was like, "What do you want? Do you want a Cafe Americana?" And he goes, "No, let me get a Cafe Canadiano. It's the same thing, but just nicer."
Nice.
And I was like, you know what? That's perfect. And you
Oh,
guys are from
Brian.
Canada, and you're very nice guys. And this is a fantastic album. It's the Blue Stones, the new album, Black Holes. Everybody go out and buy it. And come to Pianos tonight in New York City. They're playing a show. Early show, actually.
It is, yes.
And then tomorrow night, Thursday night at the Wonder Bar in Asbury Park. Tarek, Justin, thank you guys so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.